The step trading system has a two-target technique, a two-targeting technique method that we use. That the first target is always going to be based off of a really high probability outcome. That the stock doesn't have to do anything amazing, just something typical to hit that profit target. And then we also use an optimized profit target where we're looking for, optimal outcomes, where we're going to use these fancier techniques down here like pay ranges, Fibonacci extensions, trend channel forecasts, significant price zones, major old support resistance zones, things of that nature to help us identify high probability targets. So I'm going to give you an example over here. I've got a chart here that looks interesting. It's on Amatec and ticker symbol AME. And what we have is a stock that just established a brand new high out at 92.30. Now that 92.30 high, that is an all-time high for this stock. It has never been higher. And, whenever we find stocks reaching all-time highs, that's interesting because it's, up the all-time high and we got a little pullback off of that down into the support resistance zone. So we got a decent little setup here and a nice little reward to risk ratio. And let me kind of rescale that so we can get a good visual on that. And if a trader, I look at this little doji in this old support resistance zone and I start thinking to myself that price is going to rise. Well, there's a couple of things that traders are going to look at for high probability profit targets. That last known resistance, that becomes a zone that the stock price can hit. And if you look at the previous moves in the stock, the amount of dollars and cents that the stock price has moved between support and resistance is called a pay range. And those create, typical price moves. And if I could get one of those type of box moves where it takes that many days and that many dollars, well, we could easily hit that target and then some. So we could use that method to give us not just the resistance, but a target out here, maybe towards 95. That would be also a whole number. Traders also do things like draw trend channels. And they'll say, oh, this stock is kind of ping-ponging in this channel. And, we have the high probability target 1. But out here, we could put a target number 2. And if you got a perfect little run out there that was as big as some of these previous runs, that's a highly probable outcome as well. So target 1's really, really high probability. Target 2 is optimized. So the targeting techniques for the STEP system, spend extra special time focusing on them. Really dial those in those methods and really hone your techniques so that you can be very good and technically sound at picking high probability profit targets that will make you more money.